Imagine the harrowing experience of a soldier on the battlefield, surrounded by gunfire, bombs exploding, enduring sleepless nights on security duty, or marching for hours with a 70-pound pack, all while facing the threat of intense firefights. Adding to these challenges, crucial decision-making is often removed from the front lines, making it difficult to gauge the effect of these stressors on the soldiers and their readiness for combat. Thanks to the generous funding from the Department of Defense, my research is dedicated to addressing this gap by developing cutting-edge technology to provide real-time information on every soldier's status, ensuring that vital data is readily available to decision makers. This advancement not only enhances the overall understanding of a soldier's well-being, but also contributes to improving their preparedness and effectiveness in the field. In high-stakes environments like the battlefield, plane, or ship, fatigue can lead to costly mistakes, and early detection is crucial for saving lives. Currently, my laboratory is funded to tackle this critical issue by identifying breath biomarkers that are associated with physical, mental, and sleep deprivation fatigue. My laboratory's goal is to develop wearable technology, including breath biosensors, that can detect and predict fatigue in real time. The breath, as a continuous source of information about our internal state, holds incredible potential to achieve these goals. With each breath, we exhale over 3,000 volatile organic compounds produced within our bodies. This concept isn't entirely new. Many animals, like dogs, who have a specialized structure in their nose called the Jacobson's organ, smell the chemicals given off other animals to sense their status. In fact, dogs have been trained to detect cancer by smelling the breath or the skin or the tissues of the patient. Remarkably, a woman demonstrated the ability to detect Parkinson's disease simply by smelling the shirt of a patient, even identifying it long before a formal diagnosis. My research aims to leverage this extraordinary potential of breath to revolutionize how we monitor and address fatigue in critical situations. In my research, I'm aiming to unveil the unique chemical signature of breath that emerges when an individual transitions from the rested to the fatigued state. And it is hypothesized that each type of fatigue will have a distinct chemical profile. While it's difficult to define fatigue, my current work includes 3 types of fatigue experiments: 30 hours of sleep deprivation, 2 hours on the treadmill with 70 pounds on your back, and 2 hours of intense mental activities. This work is considered high risk because we entered not knowing if we would find anything at all. But considering the progress we have made, I am confident that we will succeed in identifying several biomarkers of each type of fatigue. Armed with these biomarkers, we can trace their origins in the body and potentially manipulate them to delay fatigue and prolong a high level of performance. Furthermore, I envision cost-effective biosensors seamlessly integrated into a soldier's gear, providing real-time fatigue data for commanders to make informed decisions. Looking ahead, my journey extends with a new collaboration with the Department of Defense, where the aim is to trace sleep deprivation biomarkers to their blood source, gaining deeper insights to alleviate the burden of fatigue. Excitingly, this year marks the inauguration of the Tactical Human Performance Laboratory that will be in the Huffines Institute of Sport Medicine and Human Performance. As director of this new laboratory, I will lead multidisciplinary teams to expand studies on mental and physical performance and fatigue, including a new dimension of fatigue, thermoregulation, and dehydration. Between pushing the limits of human performance and collapse from total exhaustion lies a gap in which there are signs that can predict when a soldier's performance will fail. And my goal is to fill this gap through the identification of those signs and getting that information into the hands of those decision makers to prevent catastrophic consequences. Thank you.